This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, I want to welcome everybody to the Woodbury Town Board meeting, the virtual session via GoTo Meetings on July 16th, 2020. We're going to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Can you guys see me?
Not yet.
Oh, hold on, wait. Okay. All the way up in that corner is the flag. So we'll say the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence for all those who have perished in this COVID-19 disaster. How's that? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay. We're going to start with with Councilman Tommy Burke to announce the John P. Burke Scholarship Award winners.
Okay.
You're on, Tom.
Good. Everybody's good. We're good. Everybody, good evening, everyone. First, I'd like to start off by, like Frank said, I want to announce the John P. Burke Scholarship winners for this past school year, 2020. They are the winners were Elizabeth Enke, Kevin Pinho, Pablo Canones, and Connor Shapiro. So I want to congratulate all four of those individuals and wish them the best of luck in high school. I mean, in post high school and college or whatever their future endeavors are, and congratulate their families also on a job well done. Before I step off, I just want to, I've never done this and said this publicly before, but I want to just say that Monroe Woodbury has been doing this for so many years, having an academic and awards assembly. Um, we've been involved with it, the John P. Burke Committee, since 2015, a year after my father passed. The committee that was established has done a tremendous job. It's Joe Gianzaro, Mary Porcu, Desiree Potvin, Rob Wyant. It's just and also all the committee. I mean, all the community members who help us out with all our pancake breakfast and our spaghetti dinner. And it's just incredible that we're able to do this to graduating Woodbury seniors every year. But you know what? More importantly than that is that we're not the only group that does this in Woodbury. Not only is there a John Burke P. Burke committee, but for graduating Woodbury seniors, I want to let everyone know that the Woodbury Police Benevolent Association gives out scholarships to Woodbury graduates. The Women of Woodbury Association, Clifford Weeks Senior Memorial Scholarship Committee, the Woodbury Lions Club, and also the Woodbury Community Association, the Men's Club. So all of those organizations, not just this one, not just the one I mentioned tonight, they give out yearly. They give out over 50 scholarships every year, and over 75 graduating seniors receive some sort of an award, a money award to put towards their future endeavors. So I want to just thank them, thank the school, thank all these committees, especially for those that do it for Woodbury graduates. Just says a lot about our community. And so with that, thank you very much, Frank. Thanks.
Tommy, how much do they receive?
For the John Burke Committee, the winners each year this year we gave out four. So depending how many we give out, we usually try to give out four a year at $500 each.
That's
But some years,
fantastic.
Yeah, some years we gave out two, which was 1,000 each. So we try to keep it at a 2,000 number. But if we had more, had an opportunity to give more than four, we would. But we keep it at it's been at that four number, and
That's
that's
really fantastic.
yeah.
Thank you.
And it says a lot about all the different associates. They all give out tremendous amount of money awards. It's just phenomenal, phenomenal.
Thank you. Thank you,
All
Tommy.
right.
It's a great tribute to your dad.
Yep. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, so, all right, let's move on to the administrative business. I need a motion and a second to accept the minutes from July 2nd, 2020.
I'll make that motion. Jackie?
I'll make the second motion, Frank Palermo. Francis, usually we do a roll call after each motion, so can you please do a roll call?
Okay, I need a roll call. Supervisor Palermo,
Yes.
Councilman Burke,
Yes.
Councilman Etzel,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hernandez,
Yes.
and Councilman Hunter.
Yes. Okay, thank you. In case for those of you out there who didn't recognize that voice, that's our own Francis Juan, who's filling in for Desiree tonight. So doing a great job, Francis. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we have two, we have the approval of the abstract. Francis, can you give us that amount, please?
Yes, this is to approve abstract number 13 containing vouchers 20-0911 through 200997 and totaling $342,716.88.
Thank you. I'll make the motion, Frank Palermo. Do I got a second?
I'll second.
All right, that was Tom Burke.
Tom Burke. Second.
Roll call, please, Francis.
Okay, Supervisor Palermo,
Yes.
Councilman Burke,
Yes.
Councilman Etzel,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hernandez,
Yes.
and Councilman Hunter.
Yes. Okay. I think we have two budget modifications tonight. Francis, can you please read them?
Yes, these are to approve modifications to the 2020 budget as follows. General fund by increasing A1220.444 by $105 and decreasing A1220.445 by $105. The next one is general fund by increasing A3510.403 by $1,000 and decreasing 3510.480 by 1,000.
Thank you. I need a motion and a second to approve those modifications.
I'll make that motion. Jackie Hernandez?
I'll second it. Okay, roll call, please.
Okay, Supervisor Burke. Oh, I'm sorry.
Tommy, don't worry.
There you go.
Desiree's gonna like that.
Yes, you will. I'm sorry, Supervisor Palermo,
Yes.
Councilman Burke,
Yes.
Councilman Etzel,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hernandez,
Yes.
and Councilman Hunter.
Yes. All right. Great job. I love it. Okay, we'll go on to new business. I need the town board to make a motion and second to authorize the town board to vote on the fair housing resolution. Francis, can you read the be it resolved part of that?
Okay, there's three parts to it. The first part is be it resolved that within available resources, the town of Woodbury will assist all persons who feel they have been discriminated against under one of the aforementioned categories to seek equity under federal and state laws by filing a complaint with the New York State Human Rights Law and the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development as appropriate. Be it further resolved that the town of Woodbury shall publicize this resolution, and through this publicity shall cause owners of real estate, developers, and builders to become aware of their respective responsibilities and rights under the federal fair housing law, the New York State Human Rights Law, and any local laws or ordinances. And be it further resolved that the municipality will at a minimum include but not limited to the printing and publicizing of this resolution, a fair housing public notice, and other applicable fair housing information through local media, community contact, and placements on the municipal website and in other social media. The distribution of posters, flyers, and other means which will bring to the attention of those affected the knowledge of their respective responsibilities and rights concerning equal opportunity in housing.
Okay, and what I will do, Francis, is drop it needs my signature and the name, and I will drop that off at Town Hall, along with the signature of the supervisor's report. I will get that to you. All right, I need a motion and a second. I'll make the motion.
I'll second that motion. Jackie
Thank you,
Hernandez?
Jackie. Roll call, please.
Who made the motion, please?
I did. Frank Palermo.
Who's aye? Oh,
And-
sorry.
Yeah, and Jackie seconded.
Okay, I understood that. All right, roll call. Supervisor Palermo,
Yes.
Councilman Burke,
Yes.
Councilman Excel,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hernandez,
Yes.
and Councilman Hunter.
Yes. Okay. Now I need the town board to the town board to authorize the resolution settlement between the town and the village of Woodbury. Francis, can you just read the be it resolved portion?
Yes. Now therefore, let it be hereby resolved that the town of Woodbury, the town board hereby authorizes and directs the council, Catania Mahan Ryder PLLC, to present a formal offer of settlement to the village of Woodbury that includes the following essential terms. 1, the town will formally accept the deed to the Earl Reservoir property, section block lot 204-1-30. 2, the village will subdivide the highway garage property, SBL 219-5-21.2, into 2 new lots, referred to as proposed Lot 1 and proposed Lot 2, as depicted on the maps prepared by Fusco Engineering and Land Surveying, PC, dated June 15th, 2020, and will convey proposed Lot 2 to the town. Number 3, the village will reimburse the town in the amount of $58,783.50 for last bond payment made by the town on the highway garage property after the property had been transferred to the village.
Okay.
And just a clarification, that's actually 59,000.
Yes.
Francis, you read it correctly. That's an earlier draft. It was corrected to $59,783.50.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And once we vote on this, we'll be in contact with our attorney, Rich Mann, on this, who works with Joe, to draw up the actual proposal and send it off to the village for the village to either accept or decline. That'll be, it's in their ballpark now. So I need a motion and a second to accept this resolution.
I'll make the motion.
Oh.
Tyler.
I'll second the motion, Jackie Hernandez.
Okay, can I get a roll call?
Yes. Supervisor Palermo,
Yes.
Councilman Burke,
Yes.
Councilman Etzel,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hernandez,
Yes.
and Councilman Hunter.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Glad that it was unanimous. All right, now we need to accept the resignation of Ann Camp as part-time library clerk. Separation from the town of Woodbury was effective on July 10th, 2020. I need a motion. I will motion to regretfully accept the resignation. I need a second.
I'll second that.
Thank you, Bob. Roll call, please.
Supervisor Palermo,
Yes.
Councilman Burke,
Yes.
Councilman Etzel,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hernandez,
Yes.
and Councilman Hunter.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Now we're going to move, as we mentioned at our last board meeting, with Alice resigning and retiring from the courts. We're going to appoint Jill Solo to UPSI position of court clerk at $20 and 65.01 cents an hour at a grade 5 level. Her start date is Monday, July 20th. Pre-approval has already been done by the Orange County Department of Human Resources, and she is a transfer from the town of Newburgh. She has 5 years experience over there. We're very happy to get somebody who has court experience. This is very important for us, and she's been in the court. It's a very busy court. So I'm very excited that we were able to pull this off. So I need a motion and a second to approve the appointment of Jill Solo.
I'll make the motion. Tom Burke.
Thank you, Tom.
Hunter.
Thank you, Robert. Okay, roll call, please.
Okay. Supervisor Palermo,
Yes.
Councilman Burke,
Yes.
Councilman Etzel,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hernandez,
Yes.
and Councilman Hunter.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, department reports. The supervisor's report, Francis, can you read that? Do you have it?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Okay,
Thank
this is to approve, you're welcome, to approve the supervisor's report for June 2020 with receipts totaling $72,686.43 and disbursements totaling $982,166.58. I think that's 68 cents. I'm sorry. I was having problems reading.
that's okay. If we're off a penny or two, I'm sure we won't get in trouble.
Okay.
I can't make the motion. I need a motion and a second, please.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you.
Second it.
Thank you, Robert. Bob. Okay, roll call. Oh, no, we don't need a roll call. Oh, yeah, I do. Sorry.
You do?
Roll call.
Okay, that's okay. Supervisor Palermo,
Yes.
Councilman Burke,
Yes.
Councilman Etzel,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hernandez,
Yes.
and Councilman Hunter.
Yes.
Okay, I do have the town clerk's report for June 2020, the ACO report for June 2020. Excuse me. The police communications report for June 2020, the library June 30th, 2020 meeting, as well as the June 2020 director's report. I do have the Parks and Recreation for June 18th, 2020 minutes. I have the Parks Building and Grounds report for 2020 in June. And due to the COVID-19, there was no meeting for the beautification committee. And we do have the budget versus actual June 2020. So that concludes our business on the town board meeting. I will now open it up to my town board members. Deputy Supervisor Jackie.
I just want to thank everybody for continuing to exercise more caution in driving. I've definitely been more active in looking at activity on our roads, and I definitely see from when I'm on the road, I'm definitely seeing cars slowing down. And I want to thank the Woodbury Police Department, as well as I know local state troopers have been out and about locally in Monroe. So that definitely, that presence has definitely slowed down people who are speeding on 32. But of course, it's always a concern. And then as far as, I know that there was some residual questions from residents about the pool, but as a reminder, if you have any questions about the pool, go to our website. We have a link that provides you any updated information about the pool as a reminder. And I'll continue saying this throughout the next 2 months. September 9th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. we will be holding the vote for the bond for the pool. I know that there's been a number of people asking what size pool one, and I think people are looking for the specific option. The bond that the board has chosen to go with for the pool is specifically to cover option number 3, which was pool option number 3 that was presented in the survey. So I know there were questions about that, wanted to make sure that we got that information out. And there was another question about the increase in the amount that the bond was asked for. And I wanted to make sure that we got that information out also, that increase was only specifically if there was an increase in the materials for construction of the pool, being that the proposal was initially given to us about a year ago, and since then, due to COVID, the engineer stated that there may be some increase in the materials. So I just wanted to kind of clarify that. Other than that, I hope everyone has a wonderful week. Again, remember social distancing, wearing your mask as we get through the summer. We're hoping for a positive opening for schools in September. We are in phase 4, but again, we want to exercise as much caution as possible. Steve Newhouse is constantly saying that we are doing well with our numbers in Orange County. We want to continue to do that. And so, you know, we just thank you for exercising caution and continue to support our local businesses that have struggled through COVID. So we want to continue to support them, and thank you so much for all that you do.
Thank you, Jackie. Councilman Hunter?
I just would like to thank our Parks Department and Buildings and Grounds for getting Earl Reservoir up and running and looking fantastic the way it does. And that's really appreciated. That's it for now. Thanks.
Thank you. Tyler, Councilman Etzel.
Yes, I'd like to thank our 2 retiring employees, Alice at the courts, who's been there for a long time and done a great job, and wish her well in the future, and Ann, who's moving on to hopefully bigger and better things, and wish her everybody well and happiness in their next endeavors. That's all I have.
All right, thank you. Councilman Burke?
Yes, just one thing. I noticed this past week, I took a walk around the courthouse, and I just wanted to mention the timely fashion that the roof was completed. The job was, as far as I'm concerned, it was a job well done, and it was needed, of course. And I just wanted to acknowledge that because there's a lot of time and effort and planning going into that, and especially in these times. And it was able to go off the way it went and to be completed. That was a terrific job. So, and all those that participated, like Al Fusco, when we had the meeting, we met, right? Myself and Frank. It was planned out and it was followed and completed right to the T. So, thank you to that. And that's all I have for tonight.
Thank you. Francis?
I have nothing. Thank you.
Okay. Joe?
I just wanted to mention, we did touch on it in the attorney-client session. It seems that generally speaking, these attorney-client sessions through the video are working generally well. Tonight might have been an exception, but but I just mentioned to the board that if it's convenient, um, we might be able to meet more regularly for attorney-client sessions through the video rather than having to wait for each individual meeting. So it's something for the board to consider if you're willing to do it. Might be a simple way to keep you better informed about what's going on with your legal issues in a more timely fashion. So that's all I'm going to suggest. Thank you.
Frank, before we step off, I just want to ask a question. I just came into my head. So the committees and the different boards within our town, you have the library board, you have the parks committee. Are they still? Is it still recommended, or is it mandated that all their meetings still stay virtual, or is there going to be a change that they are, they can, if they choose to, have live to be in-person meetings as long as they keep the social distancing or they have masks.
Tom,
Jackie, you got that?
yeah, I do. I think as of right now, and I think Clara kind of sent that in the mail. I think August 6th, right now, they pushed all meetings to August 6th. So yeah, we're just going to keep waiting for the governor to kind of guide us in that part. But right now, all meetings are still held virtually. So yeah.
Thank you.
And what I wanted to add to that, I was going to mention it tonight, but it's a perfect segue, is that I think that for the entire month of August, our meetings will still be held virtually. Because, I don't want to, we've been planning it. We've been in contact with the kids for the junior deputy supervisor. We've got things that people, we wanted to recognize and stuff. And then the governor decides to change the date and everything gets changed. And it's becoming very difficult to try to plan things. So I think for the remainder of August, we will remain doing it this way. And hopefully for the 1st of September, we can go back to having meetings in person. I just think it's just a safer way to do it. And it just, brings more continuity to what we're trying to do. And I don't mind sitting here and doing it this way. Although I do prefer to have it live. I enjoy that. But, when you think of everything that's going on, probably the best way to do this is to do it the way we've been doing it. Also, Tom, you mentioned about the roof over at the town court,
Courthouse.
the courthouse. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Colin Campbell, who owns Quackenbush Funeral Home next door. He was very, very generous in allowing them to use his driveway there. It would have been very difficult not to be able to do that, and it was very kind of him to allow us, or to allow them to use his property and to go on there and to do what they needed to do. It took a little over 2 weeks And they did do a great job, so I'm very happy with it. But I wanted to give a special thank you to Colin for being so generous and allowing us to use the property over there.
Frank,
Yeah,
Frank, can we send him a letter of thanks?
sure. Why
I think
not?
that would be just a nice touch to send him a thank you letter that
Okay,
we appreciate it.
okay. You got that for Clara? She's my
Can you
writer.
repeat? 'Cause actually, I was texting Jackie a
That's
message.
okay. It's okay.
So,
I'll talk.
Colin,
We'll
was it
talk.
Colin?
Yeah,
Okay.
Colin
Okay.
Campbell. Yes, we'll
All
talk
right.
tomorrow. We'll
Okay.
talk when you're done with your class. I did ask Clara to sign up for a class on doing what are you doing again? I forgot.
Grant writing.
That's right. You think I would know that, right? She's
Good.
taking a 2-day grant course for the town of Woodbury so that we can start applying for our own grants. I think she's very capable, and I'm very excited that when it's done, we can possibly start getting some money using our own Clara for that. So I'm very excited about that. It's a great news. It'll be money
Yeah.
well spent, I'm sure.
Thank
I
you.
want to recognize Joe, who I've been driving crazy the last few days to get a lot of things done because I know he's going away. I won't say where, when, or how, but I want to wish you a great time, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you can come back to work without being quarantined.
Thank you, Frank. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. No problem. Other than that, I want to wish everybody and also I'd like to thank this community. We only have the one place open, which is the Res. I have not gotten any calls from Joey or any of the people that there's been any problems up there. Appreciate it. I know we've been getting a lot of rain in the afternoons, but still, things are going along very well. They're doing a very good job up there. I'm very proud and pleased with the way this summer is basically going, using only the one place to use it. And if you do get the chance, please use the reservoir. It's a beautiful, beautiful, natural place to go swimming. With that, we won't see you again until after Labor Day. Be safe, enjoy, be smart, and be healthful. With that, I need a motion to close.
I'll make that
I'll make a
motion,
mo-
Jackie Hernandez.
I'll second Tom Burke.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, everybody. Good evening, and thank you, Francis, for doing a great job.
You're
Good night,
welcome.
everyone.
Have,
Good night.
Good night.
take care. Bye-bye.
Good night.